Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So today's video is going to be my 2019 most worn. Now, I don't really know whether or not to put this video together because I kind of feel like sometimes these may seem a little bit irrelevant, like talking about things you loved last year, you know, things that may not be worn at the moment. Like, for example, I'm going through spring, summer, autumn, winter, like all of the seasons, and I know it may not seem so relevant now, but I like doing these recap videos. I think they're really nice to look back on, and they also force me to like look back on my Instagram as well, which I know might sound a little bit weird, but it means that I sort of go all the way back to like January 2019 to see what I was wearing a year ago. And I think that's really great in terms of helping me to almost like refresh my memory and remind me of what I really loved. And I'm hoping my next video on Friday will be a 10 winter outfits with last year's winter clothing. I've been doing these seasonally actually, and I'm really enjoying putting those together, so fingers crossed that will be my video on Thursday. But this kind of acted as a bit of pre-video research, I'd like to call it. Like I said, I do love my roundups. I've also done a 2019 makeup favorites roundup, which you can see on my channel now, where I just did my favorite makeup of 2019, basically all my favorite products applied as well, so you can see my favorite makeup throughout the last year. And today we're talking favorite clothes. So starting off with my faux leather trousers. Now these are my paper bag style trousers from New Look. I bought these last year, but I have worn these so much. I just think they're so versatile. Faux leather in particular has been something that I have adored throughout, 2019. I guess it's so confusing that now we're in the start of 2020, so I can't say that I'm loving these things this year because it's so early on in the year, but hopefully you know what I mean if I do get mistaken between the two. But these have been amazing. Like I said, I've really been into faux leather, particularly winter months. I just think it's been so nice to wear, so nice as something a little bit different to denim, which I have to admit I have been living in denim recently, so it's nice to change things up with something like faux leather. I bought these last year on a whim, kept them in my wardrobe, but I keep bringing them out time and time again. They just look so great. I actually paired these with this jumper on my birthday as well, so they're just really nice. I think, like I said, they make your outfit look a little bit different, and they're super on trend at the moment. But of course I can't resist a little bit of denim, and these in particular I have loved throughout the whole of 2019. I've really worn these throughout all of the seasons. They're a really nice like light blue wash, which is something that I really like because I think they're quite different to other styles and other washes of denim that I own. And this one in particular, I don't know, I just gravitate towards this pair quite a lot. They are the Topshop Awesome style, which I don't really hear too much about, but I think they are one of my favorite style of Topshop jeans, particularly for more of a straight leg fit and a more relaxed style denim. So really like these, love the color of these. They've been fab. Like I've said, I've worn them throughout spring, summer, when it's much warmer, even with t-shirts and things, but I've also worn these throughout the winter now as well, with like darker colors, like for example a really dark roll neck with my light wash jeans, just to make my outfits a little bit brighter. Next up, a New Look ribbed roll neck. If you've watched any of my like wintry videos before, then I'm sure you've seen me rave about the New Look roll necks. I really like them. I think they're so flattering, they fit really well, and I think they're something ridiculous, like $8.99 or something. Really affordable and last really well. I have had my roll necks for years in my collection, honestly. I will be honest, actually, this year, or no, last year, so in 2019, I haven't really reached for roll necks like this as often as I would usually. Like, I am a big fan, I'm wearing a chunky knit now, but I am a big fan of a roll neck. But I would say that these sort of more lightweight top style roll necks I haven't worn as often. I don't really think there's any particular reason. I just think I've sort of favoured like larger, chunkier knits as opposed to this kind of top. But still, if ever I was wearing one, it was this white one. I just think it goes with everything. And like I said, it sort of helps your wardrobe be a little bit lighter when the weather is like super grey and miserable outside. Now, I wasn't sure whether or not to include this jumper because it is fairly new to my wardrobe. I think I got it around October or November, so it's not too old. It's not like a staple that's been in my wardrobe for the longest time. However, it is something that I have just worn to death ever since I got it. I have been reaching for this time and time again. It's from Weekday. I got it via ASOS. It's just a sort of high neck grey top, but then it's got like a puff sleeve detailing, which I'm not too sure whether or not you can tell on the hanger, but I've worn it in a couple of videos, and I just love this. It's super comfy, it's super cozy, and it's honestly been like one of my go-tos, like grab the jumper and go, whether I'm running errands, whether I'm doing meetings. Like, it's just been a really great like all-rounder, and because I've like reached for it and worn it so much throughout like the last few months of 2019, I thought I would include it in this video as well. And it's also one of the few pieces that you can probably still get your hands on. I will try and leave links to similar alternatives to all of these pieces, but like I said, because some of them are quite old, some of them are from earlier on in the year, they might not be available, but I will, as always, do my best to link as much as I can. Moving on to something that I started wearing, I'd say around springtime, I think. For me, this type of clothing is, although extremely popular amongst everybody, particularly bloggers, I just think it's a style that doesn't really suit me. I don't know why. Like, I really do try, and I have quite a few of these in my collection, but I don't know, sometimes I just don't think they're very me. However, this blazer I absolutely adored. So I think it's the colour, just it being something a little bit brighter and something less like office like. This blazer in particular I absolutely adored. I just thought it was beautiful. It's from Vero Moda. Love it. Got it via ASOS. Gorgeous red colour, like really bright, really vibrant. I wore this so much with white underneath, and just having this red as like a pop of colour, absolutely adored it. I also love that it's got statement buttons and that they're white. I think that's quite nice, but if you don't like that, you could always interchange them for something else, I guess. But this, stunning. Absolutely loved it. Wore it so much, just a real staple in my wardrobe, I think. And honestly, I think that's the only bit of colour that you're going to see in this video. It's not that I don't wear colour, because I do think I wear colour quite a bit, but it's just that I sort of, when it comes to favourites and things like that, I gravitate more towards the neutrals. The things that you, or me anyway, the things that I pick up time and time again are the neutral items, the items that I can sort of interchange and mix and match with maybe more colourful accessories and things like that. So yeah, just bear that in mind. My wardrobe isn't completely monochrome, but my favourites apparently are. So one of the more summery items I have to show you is this Gingham midi dress. This is from Oasis, and I just loved this. I wore it so much. I like a midi because it's great for the warmer weather, but it also feels a little more how can I put it, just like a little more smart, I guess. And personally for me, if I'm going on the tube, if I'm going out at meetings or things like that, I don't really feel comfortable in anything that's too short. So I love the fact that this was still a midi. I wore this so much, honestly. It's really lovely. It sort of comes into a A-line, or like, yeah, like an A-line skater style midi, and it's just beautiful, wears so easily, really flattering, and I just wore this so much. Oh, and this top has got to be my favorite thing ever. I don't know if you can tell, but this one actually got ruined in the wash. It accidentally went in with like, I think like one black sock happened to be in the wash as well, which ended up making this go, I mean, it's got a bit of a grey tint to it now, and we tried to like put it in bleach and things like that to see if it would get its colour back, but it didn't really work out, which is a real shame. But don't you worry, because for my birthday, my mum actually replaced it and got me a new one of these, which I was so happy with, because I love this so much. I really want it in a few more colours, but yeah, this is my old one, because the other one, the white one, is in the wash because I wore it over the weekend. But you get the idea. It's a square neck, and I think square necks are so flattering, like just the most flattering cut. I don't know what it is, but I just think it looks really beautiful. It really just, I don't know, it just looks nice. I just like a square neck, and this bodysuit in particular, absolutely adored. It goes into a thong bodysuit as well, which I think is much more comfortable for me anyway. You don't get the whole VPL situation, and yeah, loved this so much, honestly. Fantastic, such a nice one, and like I said, I literally want every single colour. And a pair of shorts, which are also one from the summer. I think I don't have too many summery things because I'm not really in summer clothes for that long. These shorts in particular, I did want to mention. They're from River Island, and I actually bought them for the first time in 2018. But then we had like a similar fiasco with this. I think these, my old pair went in with like a red sock or like a red bikini top or something like that, and ended up with a pink tinge, which again we couldn't get rid of, which is so annoying. They ended up coming back to River Island in 2019, so I bought them again because I really did love them. I think they're so beautiful. Just a pair of more like structured shorts. I love that they're white. I think they go with absolutely everything. A really nice colour in the summer, and white always looks great to help like bring out a tan. Of course, one of these videos would not be complete without mentioning my favourite leopard print slip skirts. I adore these. They're from Mint Velvet, so they're not cheap basically, but they are going to last forever, and something like leopard print is so timeless in my opinion. I have got so much wear out of these leopard print skirts this season. I have two of them. I have this one, and I've also got the sort of green colour they do, and funnily enough the green version actually came out before this one did, but I love them both equally. They're just so beautiful, so easy to style throughout the whole year. In the summer with like a little crop top or something, it would look really beautiful, but in the winter, I mean, paired with something like this chunky roll neck, for example, equally as beautiful and equally as wearable. They're just fantastic. Not forgetting my white jeans as well. These are from Topshop, and they are mum. Yeah, they're the Topshop mum style. Really nice. I think this style was a new release in 2019 as well. Pretty sure I've only got the white jeans in the mum style, but I really, really like them. This is more of an off-white, which I quite like. The lining as well is sort of a like beige colour, which I think is really nice. It goes really beautifully with neutral outfits, cream colours, but I'll also wear it with dark, but it's just something I wanted to point out that I think is a nice touch with this denim. They're fantastic. I've worn them quite a bit in the winter as well, actually. Surprisingly, I'm not usually a white jeans kind of girl, particularly in the winter, because it just seems so like, don't know, like such a risky move. But I've been wearing them loads in the winter, wore them so much over the summer as well. I just adore them. And the final piece is a last minute addition, actually. I forgot about this until I was bringing out the red blazer, and I was like, oh my gosh, my t-shirts. Like, I have to mention my t-shirts. So in the summer, I literally just lived in these t-shirts. I think I've got like 2 or 3 white ones and a black one as well, but these are great in my opinion. So good. Again, a discovery of 2018, I think, but one that I again repurchased last year in 2019. So this is the fitted short sleeve crew neck t-shirt from Marks and Spencer. They're something stupid, like £4.50 or something, which is so good. But they're Marks and Spencer, so the quality is there. They last really long. I still have my t-shirt from 2018 and obviously this one from 2019 as well. They are fantastic. They kind of have a bit of a stretch to them, which is why I really like them, because they're like quite form-fitting and I like that style in a t-shirt. I think an oversized t-shirt doesn't really suit me, so I would much rather wear something a little bit more fitted, and these are exactly that, and in my opinion, perfect. Moving on to footwear, and I actually think footwear was a really tricky one. I have so many shoes, it's a little bit silly, but I often switch between shoes basically. The standout pair of footwear for me has got to be these ankle boots. I love these so much. You've probably seen them 1,000 times before. These I can't remember when I got them, maybe either towards the end of 2018 or very, very early 2019. Love these so much. They're from Office. They still do them now. I really think that they are a classic pair of black ankle boots. These ones have sort of a, it's not really a snip, maybe like a crocodile type design or print feature to them, but still I wear them with absolutely everything. That definitely doesn't stop me wearing them all the time. I love these, but they do also do them in like plain leather and that kind of stuff, so don't worry if you don't like this particular pair, but they're fantastic. Like, they're a great sized block heel, which of course is great if you're using these day to day like I do, and they're a pointed toe. The thing I will say though, with these being a pointed toe, I have had to get the corner or the points fixed, but I think it's mostly down to how I walk and just kicking the floor and like stairs and things like that they did end up getting a little bit damaged on the points. And because I just wanted to keep wearing these because I love them so much, I went to get them repaired. It was really inexpensive. It really didn't cost that much. Quality wise, I think they're absolutely fantastic. Like, I love these. They're real leather as well, so they were very easy to get fixed if any of you are worried about that. but I just love these. They are fantastic. They are my absolute favorite. I wear them all the time. Spring, autumn, winter, probably not summer, but you know, they are fantastic and I just had to include them. And then onto some jewellery. Jewellery I find to be quite a tricky one because I love everything so much. I've already got a like favourite gold jewellery video up on my channel, which I filmed in 2019, only a few months ago, but when you say 2019 it seems like ages ago now, like last year. But I have that video up already if you'd like to see my full jewellery collection. But a few standout pieces for me have got to be, well, first off, my watch, which I'm sure you've seen loads of times before. It's literally the only watch I've picked up this year. I love it. I just think it's a really nice gold colour and it's just one of my most worn. What can I say? Next up, my chunky gold hoop earrings. These ones are from Primark, and before Primark did these, I actually bought a pair from ASOS, which were £5, and the ASOS ones made my ears go green. I was like, what? Like, usually that does happen with cheap jewellery, but it has never happened to me with Primark jewellery, and Primark jewellery is cheap. Like, these earrings I think go for £1.50, which is so affordable. But yeah, I was really disappointed with the ASOS ones because first up, they were like hollow inside, which I didn't expect for £5, and then they just tarnished my ear, which was terrible. So then I found these in Primark and I went to my good old trusted Primark, and these are fantastic. £1.50. They are also hollow inside, but they're £1.50. And yeah, I think they're fantastic. Don't make my ear go green, and I wear these all the time. I only have one necklace to show you, and honestly I would show you my whole collection if I could, but I think if I'm thinking what I wore the most and what I really got a lot of wear out last year, it has got to be like the hexagonal pendant from Daisy Jewellery. Daisy Jewellery is a brand that I only discovered last year, but I adore. They do some really beautiful pieces. This necklace in particular I have loved and worn to death, worn it so much. I'm sure you've seen it countless of times in many of my videos. I just adore this. Not forgetting to mention, of course, my bracelets. I'm always wearing bracelets. These literally never leave my wrist. Again, these are newer to me. I got these in the Monica Vinader Black Friday sale, both of these bracelets. But before that, I've been wearing my rose gold Monica Vinader bracelet. I just love their bracelets. These are the friendship ones, so they're not too expensive and they are just so beautiful. And finally, these earrings. These ones are from H&M and they're just so pretty. They've got a hammered gold disc at the top and then a really pretty pearl falling down. I think these are lovely because I've worn them so much in spring summer because I think they're quite spring summery with the pearl detail falling from them, but also in the winter because I find that where we wear like more jumpers and less accessories and things, I quite liked having more of a statement earring with a lot of my big jumpers and a lot of my more boring outfits, let's say. I feel like something like this always makes it look a little bit prettier, and these have just been beautiful. Like, so happy I added them to my collection. So there we have it. That is everything. Those are my most worn items of 2019. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget that I also have my most worn makeup of 2019 up on my channel already. You can watch that video. And I also have a decade of style where I've shared some embarrassing pictures from when I was younger and my style from 10 years ago, and sort of shared my style evolution, I guess, how my style has changed over the 10 years. So do check out that video as well if you haven't watched it. I will leave both of those linked down below. By the way, I think my video schedule for the year hopefully will be Tuesdays and Fridays. Let me know what you think about that. I'm really like just trying to find days that work well for me and also are good days for you to watch videos. So let me know if you think Tuesdays and Fridays are good, or if you'd prefer other days maybe. Let me know in the comments down below. A big thank you for watching as always. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed my video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.